Hey, what's up? I'm Andreas, and this is actually my first YouTube video upload. And basically, I just wanted to have people know me. I mean, I'm an openly homosexual young man. I'm 18 years old, and basically just want to have you hear my coming out story, and you know, hope that other LGBT members out there, they can relate to possibly what I went through. So my story begins basically when I was young, like as young as 5 years old. I always knew that I was different. I wasn't like other little boys. I always knew that like I had a certain attraction to the same sex rather than girls. I mean, and growing up in my type of family, we were Jehovah's Witness families. Well, some some family members were, but they still stressed the morals and the principles of it. They still do to this day. But I guess they became more lenient or so. But growing up in my kind of family, it wasn't really a subject to discuss. And yeah, I always had attraction to guys. Growing up, I used to date girls. I used to try to act as straight as possible because I didn't want, any heads turning or anything. But unfortunately, they did, and I was bullied as a young child growing up through elementary school and some of middle school. Nothing, I don't think, nothing too physical, although there was some physical altercations, but most of it was just verbal that still stick to me to this day. Basically like typical, the typical um, insults of a gay guy, faggot, stuff like that, and it just stuck with me. And actually, I actually came out. I think it was my sophomore year in high school. I actually came out to one friend who's also a lesbian. I confided in her, and she confided in me, and we became the best of friends. Unfortunately, we kind of lost touch now, but I will never forget the kindness that she showed me because that's basically it helps me to realize that there are nice people, there are nice, caring, considerate, compassionate people in the world who will basically have your back throughout anything. And um, I didn't really come out to my family until the very beginning of my junior year in high school. It was the first week. Um, I was actually I felt kind of forced to tell my mom or my family. I told my mom first, and it kind of felt forced because one day I was sitting in class and everything, and this football player walks in, and he automatically just fingered me as the faggot of the class and everything. And like, it got so bad that I actually went to my guidance counselor and had her change my schedule around so that I wouldn't be in any classes with him. Unfortunately, I was. I was in one class with him. I think, no, two, unfortunately. And, I went home. I was, I remember the first thing that I did as soon as I got home was just go in my room and just cry because that's all I could do. All I could do was cry. And as soon as my mom got home, I gave her time to relax and everything. I went into her room, kind of started breaking down crying again. And I basically came out to her as bisexual, I guess. I came out to her as bisexual because I didn't want to hit her with the full blunt of me saying that I was homosexual. Although I did have a girlfriend at the time, and I did have feelings for her and everything. Um, I just I just couldn't handle it. And sorry, I'm getting misty. I just talking about it. But it was hard. It was really, really hard. I remember just crawling to bed with her, just crying and telling her everything that had happened that day and the feelings that I had even when I was little, and just just venting to her. And I think we got closer to a certain degree. We got much closer when I came out to her, and I felt like I didn't have to hide anything anymore. I actually came out to my dad secondly. His response totally blew me away because he was totally supportive of me, and like just like my mom has said, they knew for a while, for a long, long time, for years, that it was a huge possibility that I would turn out homosexual because of my mannerisms, the way I talked, how I always used to mimic my mother and everything, and call girls on the bus, cover girls and everything. But that's a different story. But yeah, I eventually came out to my older brother, my grandmothers and everything. That was kind of hard because they are Jehovah's Witnesses, and my great grandmother, God rest her soul. I actually don't know if she under if she actually knew fully. It's kind of hard to explain because I came out to my grandmother while my great grandmother was in the room with her, but I don't know. I guess when I meet her again, when I see her again one day, I just have to ask her and remind her that I'm the same little boy that she raised. I just I just fall in love with who I fall in love with. And actually, the easiest thing about coming out was definitely coming out to my friends because they definitely knew. They knew since eighth grade. That's when basically it was just like, okay, when I came out, it was just like a duh moment. I mean, they knew it for a long time, and then I guess they were just waiting for me to finally accept it. And another cool thing about coming out was one of my ex girlfriends. She came out to me first, and then I came out to her, and then from then on we just grew closer. Like I'm best friends with all of my ex girlfriends, but she definitely held a special place in my heart, most definitely. And I love her. I love all my friends. Basically, everybody who I basically love anybody who loves gay people and who doesn't have a problem with it. You know, and it's just so much hate in this world that we just have to stick together. Instead of dogging one another, we just have to come together as one big unit. That's what unity is all about. I mean, we're a very small, I wouldn't say small community, but we're a very targeted community for a lot of things, negative things. And we just have to build each other up instead of breaking each other down. And basically, I'm happy. Well, I'm gay. I'm happy to say that I'm homosexual. I can go out and whoever asks me, I'm not going to lie to them. Like I can honestly say that I'm gay. I'm happy with my orientation, and I want everybody else to be too. And for all those who are on the DL and everything, don't hide yourself. Do not force yourself into a corner. Do not just be yourself. You know, just let the world know who you are, who you really are. Because when it comes down to it, all you have is yourself. If not your good friends and your family, all you have is yourself. And basically, all you can do is just love yourself, love your friends, love your family, and love the life God has given you. And everybody who says God doesn't like me because I'm gay and everything, he does not dislike gay people. He does not hate gay people. He loves gay people. He loves all people. He just may not like the, excuse me, he may not like the actions that we do or perform, but God does not hate at all. He is very loving. He just does. He just is. He's the Almighty. He's loving. He's caring. He's God, plain and simple. And you know, just be yourself. It took me huge amounts of courage and time to come to terms to who I am and to come out to whoever has a problem with it, or to whoever who, like, just wants me to tell them the truth, or just wants me to be myself around them. And that's all that really counts. That's all that really matters. So this is my story. This is my coming out story. And if you want, you can subscribe to me. You can leave your comments and everything below. Just let me know. You can come to me and tell me anything. You can ask me anything. I'm very compassionate and open. If open, sorry, opening, open. Um, just if you have any troubles, just inbox me. Just do whatever you can to contact me, and I'll make sure that you will be one happy gay, bi, transgender, lesbian person. I promise you. Anything I can do to help you be yourself and come to terms with who you are, I will do it. So thanks for tuning in to the Andreas show, I guess. I'll definitely have more videos posted. And just thank you everyone for listening to my story. And, you know, have a very gay day.